Today, we are going to be rating the 24-25 National League stadiums. I did complete every ground in the National League for this season, so this is going to be interesting. First up is the Mill Farm Stadium, the home of Fylde. It was built in 2016. It has a capacity of 6,000. Their most recent success was the National League North champion in the 22-23 season. However, this season they got relegated as they finished on 40 points, which means they finished 23rd. My rating would be 7 out of 10. Next up is Aldershot, the EBB Stadium. It was built in 1926 and has a capacity of 7,100. They were FA Trophy champions in the 24-25 season, but they finished 16th, finishing on 57 points. So, my rating of this would be 5 out of 10. Next up is Altrincham, the JDavidson Stadium. It was built in 1910. Has a capacity of 6,085, turned professional in 2022. This season they finished 9th with 64 points. So my rating would be a 5 out of 10. Next up is Barnett, known as the Hive. It was built in 2013. Has a capacity of 6,500. National League champions in 24-25. They finished first with 102 points, which is quite impressive. So, my rating for Barnet would be 4 out of 10. Next up is Boston United, known as the Jakemans Community Stadium, built in 2020. At the capacity of 5,061, they were National League North playoff champions in 23-24. They finished 19th with 53 points this season. My rating for these would be 6 out of 10. Next is Brainree Town, rare breed meat coal stadium, built in 1923. Has a capacity of 4,222, National League South playoff champions in 23-24. They finished 17th with 56 points this season. My rating would be 2 out of 10. Next up is Dagen Red Bridge, the Chigwell Construction Stadium, built in 1917, has a capacity of 6,078. Andy Carroll is a player/investor for the upcoming season. They finished 21st with 52 points, meaning they did suffer relegation. My rating would be 4 out of 10. Next up is Eastleigh, the Silver Lake Stadium, built in 1957. Has a capacity of 5,192. They were National League South champions in 13-14 season. They finished 13th with 59 points this season. My rating would be 4 out of 10. Next up is Ebley, the Stonebridge Road Stadium, built in 1905. Has a capacity of 4,769. They were FA Trophy champions in the 07-08 season. They finished 24th with 22 points, which was really poor from Ebley. My rating would be 3 out of 10. Next up is Halifax Town, known as the Shea Stadium. Built in 1921, has a capacity of 14,061. They were FA Trophy champions in 22-23. They finished 6th with 70 points and got beat by Oldham in the playoffs. My rating would be 8 out of 10. Next up is Forest Green Rovers, known as the New Lawn Stadium. Built in 2006, they have a capacity of 5,140. They were League 2 champions in the 21-22 season, but this season they finished 3rd with 83 points and failed to get promoted as they lost to Southend. My rating would be 6 out of 10. Next up is Gateshead, the Gateshead International Stadium, built in 1955 and has a capacity of 11,800. They were FA Trophy champions in the 23-24 season and they finished 8th with 67 points. So my rating for this stadium would be 1 out of 10. Next up is Hartlepool, known as the Prestige Group Stadium, built in 1881. They have a capacity of 7,856. They were National League playoff champions in the 2021 season. They finished 11th with 60 points. My rating for this stadium would be 7 out of 10. Next up is Maiden Head, known as York Road. It was built in 1871 and has a capacity of 4,500. They were National League South champions in the 16-17 season. They finished 11th with 60 points. My rating would be 2 out of 10. Next is Oldham Athletic, known as Boundary Park. They were built in 1904 and has a capacity of 13,513. National League playoff champion in the 24-25 season. They finished 5th with 73 points in this recent season. My rating would be 10 out of 10. Next up is Rochdale, known as a Crown Oil Arena. Built in 1920, they have a capacity of 10,249 and they were saved from liquidation in 2024. They finished 4th with 74 points and lost to Southend in the playoffs. My rating, 7 out of 10. Next up is Soliv Mos, known as the ARMCO Stadium. Built in 1997, has a capacity of 5,500 and they were National League North champions in the 15-16 season. They finished 14th with 58 points in this recent season. My rating would be 3 out of 10. Next up is Southend Roots Hall Stadium. Built in 1955, they had a capacity of 12,392. They were saved from liquidation in 2024 and they finished 7th with 68 points, losing to Oldham in the playoff final at Wembley. My rating will be 8 out of 10. Next is Sutton United, known as the VBS Community Stadium. Built in 1898, it has a capacity of 7,032 and then they were National League champions in the 2021 season. They finished 12th with 60 points in this recent season, so my rating for these would be 4 out of 10. Next up is Tamworth, known as the Lamb Ground. Built in 1934, they have a capacity of 4,963. They were National League North champions in the 23-24 season. They finished 10th with 64 points, which was really impressive. My rating would be 4 out of 10. Next up is Wheelstone, known as the Grosvenor Stadium. Built in 1947 with the capacity of 4,085, surviving relegation in 24-25 season were really impressive. 24-25, they finished 20th with 53 points, being survived by a point. My rating would be 3 out of 10. Next up is Walken, known as the Kingfield Stadium. Built in 1922, they have a capacity of 6,036. They finished 5th in the National League in 22-23 season. And they finished 15th on 58 points in this recent season. My rating would be 5 out of 10. Next up is Yeovil Town, known as Huish Park. Built in 1990, they have a capacity of 5,212. They were National League South champions in the 23-24 season. And they finished 18th with 56 points in this most recent season. My rating would be 6 out of 10. Next up is York City, the Lanier Community Stadium. Built in 2020, they have a capacity of 8,500. They were National League North playoff champions in the 21-22 season, and they finished second with 96 points, losing to Oldham in the semi-finals. My rating would be 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. I am so pleased to have completed the National League in the 24-25 season, accomplishing 64 Oldham games and completing a few grounds hops across the way. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's try and get 50 likes on this video. Good luck to all the National League teams in the upcoming season. See all you Latics fans in League 2 next season.